Also, I have come with a concept and produced this video for one of our SaaS client. And before explaining that how I have done it, I just want to play this video so that you guys have a better understanding, right? Okay, so obviously this is not a complete video, but this video is basically going on their landing page, right? And yeah, client has actually approved this video, and based on that, they've also given us the ideation for their Instagram as well for this software. And let me just show you the ideas as well. So these are the 4 video ideas that I've come up with. I'm going to explain these videos as well. So in this video, what I'm basically doing, I'm going to go through that how I come up with the concept and how I come up with the script for that video right here. That SaaS video, which is on the landing page, is kind of like introductory video, which every software has, right? And also how I have come up with these video ideas for the Instagram as well. So yeah, let's just dive into the software first, right? The first thing that you are going to basically do for your obviously software is that just dive into the software itself, right? Because the first thing is obvious to understand that what kind of software you're actually creating a concept for. I mean, it's simple as that. You have to actually sell that software to you. Then you can come up with a script and the concept, which is which is coming from your heart, and yet you know that it's gonna sell on the landing page as well. And you have to keep one thing in your mind, that is like if it's going on a landing page, it should be kind of like a how-to video, right? But also with some kind of a pain point at the start, so that audience can have an understanding, that this is me, right? And this product is actually solving my problem, but in a simplified version. So yeah, this is a software Lock Your Skin AI. What I actually did, I've gone through each and everything from this software, right? Lock Your Skin AI. I understand how to create a pass, what are the notifications, right? How to share a pass, and how to read analytics and all those kind of stuff. And based on that, when I knew that, what kind of software it is, let me just share that what Lock Your Skin AI does, right? So this software is actually, it helps creators, coaches, artists, whoever has the audience, like followers, or maybe, 100,000 followers, 50,000 followers, maybe, 100, 100 email lists, or 10,000 based email lists, right? What this actually software actually does, right? It helps those creators, coaches, and artists notify their audience, to reach their audience without depending on the algorithm, right? For example, if you have email list where you got like 20,000 people, right? This software can actually reach all of that audience. Now, I'm not talking about that, obviously you can send emails, but there is a barrier, right? There's a, kind of a like conflict that what kind of open rate you will get and all those kind of stuff. This software does, what this software actually does, it basically pushes your notification directly onto their lock screen. If you're talking about the lock screen of the consumers, right, of the people, there are a lot of apps which can actually, access that part, right? And this is what lock screen AI does. Your audience doesn't actually have to install the app, just the Apple Pass, which you will, send to your audience, maybe promote it from maybe your YouTube video or maybe your story or something like that. And yeah, you can start sending your audience a notification. Like, you can just say whatever you want, you can sell whatever you want on their lock screen, right? And again, it depends on how many people actually install your Apple Pass. And based on that, like if 10,000 audience is actually installing your Apple Pass, you will get an open rate of 100% on those 10,000 persons. So yeah, this is what Lock Your Skin AI does. I've gone through each and every stuff. I've created multiple passes. And based on this, right, I have come up with this script. Let me just show you. Okay, so first of all, there are a couple of things that you have to keep in your mind while coming up with the script or a concept, right? Especially 3 things. The first is obviously that you understand what kind of software you are going through, right? Again, as I mentioned before, that you have to sell that software to you first, so that you can come up with something good, something honest. And the second, obviously, is that understand the ICP of that software, right? What kind of audience you can cater, right? For example, in our case, it's coaches, artists, right? It's realtors, anyone who has the audience, right? Influencers, right? E-com experts, e-com brands. And the third thing is that what is the USP that your product actually has, right? Unique selling proposition. What is this? What is the thing that is standing your product out from its competitors or maybe from the market? So yeah, based on that, I've done my research, and this is the script that I've come up with. The hook is something that, again, as I mentioned, it should be around the pain point that your ICP actually faces, right? And I want it to go broad so that, you know, anyone who visits our landing page, right? Like if they play this video, they understand that, yeah, this is me, right? So the first hook is obviously you're not being seen even by your own audience, right? Again, the second one is pain. Email left unopened, flash sale, when unnoticed, launch, no one showed up. And I've kind of, call out three different ICPs, more than three different ICPs from these three lines. The next one is inside. You build the audience but can't reach them when it counts. I'm calling that pain point again with a different angle. And yeah, then solution comes on the 14th second. We fixed it. Lock screen, I put your message on the lock screen, right? And then we start talking about, our ICP as well, that, showing off the product and all those kind of stuff. And yeah, this is a script that I've come up with, and it kind of look rough. I've also created a kind of a mood board as well for my editors. And I screen recorded the process of that software myself. And I've explained my editors that, this is what lock screen AI does. And we have come up with that final video. Yeah, you can see that screen recording here, notification screen recording, how I am getting notified on my mobile phone, right? If I'm installing the wallet pass. And yeah, this is a kind of a concept that you have to keep in your mind. These are kind of pointers that you have to keep in your mind while coming up with a concept for your SaaS video. And if you want this doc, I can send you the doc as well. Now, again, after this, I had to come up with some Instagram ideas, right? Because a client approved the SaaS video, and they asked us that we should also come up with some Instagram ideas as well, right? And the software itself is really interesting. The three videos, the first one is this video. What I'm basically doing, I'm calling out Alex Hormozy. Plain is that, like, I'm literally calling out Alex Hormozy in our video, right? You can see that the reason that I'm going with this idea, first of all, you have to understand the concept is Hormozy is, is peaking in relevance with the launch of 100 money models on August 16, 2025, meaning audience attention is already locked on it, right? Because like Alex Hormozy is actually launching his next book on 16 August, 100 million money models, right? And his audience overlaps directly with the lock screen AI's ICP, educators, course creators, entrepreneurs, right? All trying to reach and convert at scale. Most creators, even Hormozy, still rely on email, socials, and ads to distribute launch content, but that's exactly where attention drops off. And by explaining all of this stuff in our video, we are gonna call out Alex Hormozy in the caption and in the video as well, right? Maybe we will send Hormozy and their team the reel as well as kind of like an outreach. So we can have, obviously, we can close Alex on this week. And not just Alex. Obviously, if we are ideating this video as something that, to call other educators out as well, other entrepreneurs, right, who have some launches, right, who are planning to launch something, right, or maybe notify their audiences, they can utilize this software as well. So the script is something like this. This is Alex Hormozy, gym bro turned business freak, and he's about to break the internet again. His new book, 100 Money Models, drops next month. Millions of eyeballs already locked in, but here's the part no one talks about. Even with all the hype, attention still drops off, emails get ignored, posts gets buried. But what if all his audience combined get notified about his launch at the same time, right? And we are going through this, and at the end, it's wanna give it a try at Alex, right? As for the second video right here, this is something that it's kind of like a cheesy idea a bit, right? It's a movie scene fake. I'm gonna explain this video. It's something that we have seen a lot of movie scenes on Facebook lately, where their actual voice is actually it's actually muted, and some AI voice is actually narrating that movie scene, right? And these videos are actually performing really, really well. And this is what I'm actually doing in this video. I'm gonna come up with, I have taken some movie scene out from YouTube, right? And what I'm going to basically do, I'm gonna use the AI narration, but with the twist that I'm gonna fake something. I'm gonna fake AI voice, right? I'm gonna fake the script actually of the movie, and try to push lock screen AI into the content, right? Into that movie. And it's very easy to do that. Like for example, this one right here. This is a movie scene. Let me just show you this movie. So this is a movie scene from um, Matthew, right? Matthew puts up a girl in 40 seconds. This video has gained 3.8 million views, right? Again, a good movie scene, interesting. And we are going to mute the video, and the narration is going to be something like that. A man makes a bet with his friends, give me any girl, 10 days, she's mine. He sees his target at the party and gets to her. What he doesn't know is she made a bet too, make any guy fall, and then drive him crazy. She sees them across the room and smiles. He thinks he's in control. He takes her to a restaurant, and the girl asks him, "What did you do?" He replies, "I work in advertising, right? But not the kind you scroll past." Now, this is a part where we are going to basically twist things up, right? And we are going to inject Logistic AI as kind of like a humor. She tilts her head. What kind then? And he knows he hooked his target when he tells her lock his skin AI. This is how I actually do it, right? And it's how his message skips the inbox, skips the scroll, and lands right onto the lock screen. First thing they see, first thing they lead, first thing they read. While others fight to be noticed, he gets seen without trying. And if you are serious about not being ignored anymore, make your move today. Lock his skin AI, a land where it matters, start showing up. You can see that how I actually pivoted this idea from movie scene to our product, right? And yeah, this is kind of like a cheesy idea, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna work, right? Because the format itself is actually working. Now, the third video idea is for Ben. Ben, Ben, the founder of Gymshark, right? And here are some inspirational videos, right? The editing style I needed for this video, and this is also kind of like this Alex Harmony kind of a video, but this is a kind of like a direct call out as compared to the first video, right? The video is starting with, "Hey Ben, we can help you add an extra $1 million to Gymshark's monthly revenue without spending a dime on ads." Yep, you heard that right. We know how hard it is to bring people back after their first order. You post, you email, maybe retarget them for weeks, and it's still crickets. And it's not because they are not interested, they just don't see you. They just didn't see you. But we solve that problem for every e-com brand. You can see that, how I call every e-com brand out there, because again, to call out brand is something that, it's a kind of a risky move. We don't know he's gonna reply or not. So it's something that we are actually calling out every e-com brand out there naturally. So with the lock screen AI, you can put your brand's message right on their lock screen, discount offer, restock updates, new drops, whatever you want. So this is how we are actually, creating this video, right? And yeah, I actually come up with two version of this script. This one is a bit different, and I personally like this second one right here. So yeah, these are three video ideas, which are totally tailored for lock skin AI, and there are a lot of other formats that I can come up with. Also, while coming up with the content ideas for lock skin AI, right? There is a trend which is actually going on right now, and it's like I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video. That trend might be irrelevant, but right now it is super relevant, so I'm gonna cash on it, right? And I feel like that I have found an angle through which I can relate our app Lock Skin AI with that incident. So the incident is super popular. Like I'm pretty sure that you guys know that Coldplay accident with the controversy between that CEO and his HR, right? And it's pretty famous nowadays. And based on that, I actually come up with a concept. What if Coldplay had Lock Skin AI, right? Like what our software does. I've already explained that. And based on that, I've come up with there are some videos that from which I'm actually inspired from that, and kind of like an editing. And the video idea is something that, what if Coldplay had Locus in AI, right? So I have actually broken down this a video idea into 6 scenes. It's not gonna be a talking head video. It's just gonna be purely editing based, and we are going to actually utilize AI as well. So the idea and the structure is something that the scene one, the incident. Okay, so what we are going to basically do, the hook is something that the video will start with that same moment which is trending, right? That kiss cam and that like that CEO and his HR on the scene, right? And they're actually trying to get away from the camera. That scene is going to be the hook. I think it's 3 seconds max. And as soon as that 3 seconds end, the video will get blur and the text will pop up like, what if Coldplay had lock screen AI? Now this is, we have hooked the audience. And the second scene, what we are going to basically do, this is the warning. So we are going to actually, find a clip of Chris Martin or any other Coldplay member on stage talking to his team. I've actually found some. These are 4 clips. And we are going to generate AI voice. And the AI voice is going to be, Chris, we are about to open the Kiss Cam. You might want to warn the crowd. And again, we are actually, sort of creating a scenario that, like, in this video, Coldplay is actually, they actually had lock screen AI. So based on that, this is the AI voice we are going to actually generate, right? And in the scene, at the scene 3, the notification. So it's gonna be a side by side frame, like a left close up of Chris using a phone, maybe any other Coldplay member, right? And we are going to see, we are actually going to show he's using a cell phone, right? Maybe mobile, something like that. And on the on the right side, we are going to actually show a mock screen. We are actually going to animate a mock screen where we will show that he is actually using lock screen AI. Like, so the screen interface is going to be something like, he opens lock screen AI, he goes to the notification, send, like, he will write, Kiss Cam is about to go live and be ready, guys. And he will send it to his audience, all over, like all the audience that he has at that concert, right? So the push message is going to be, Kiss Cam is about to go live, be ready, guys. And this is the kind of a message his audience will get. Now, after that, scene 4 is going to be, the crowd will react. And again, we have found some videos of the crowd as well. Again, these are going to be the fake videos, right? Where, like, crowd from any music event or maybe some other event, where in this scene, we're actually going to show a crowd getting nervous, right? They're shifting, swapping seats because of that incident, right? We are going to show, we are going to kind of give a hint to the audience that, they've got the message. And then now they are actually, shifting seats and getting ready for the Kiss Cam. And the copy, the text is going to be, again, just in time. And on the scene 5 is going to be a normal Kiss moment, right? Nothing fancy. Again, we are going to actually get the footage from YouTube, maybe, where, the audience is actually enjoying that Kiss Cam moment, right? And you will add that footage here for like 3 to 4 seconds. And the copy is going to be zero drama. And the scene 6 is going to be something like, this is the last scene where we are actually going to show lock screen AI, its logo, and slogan for right now for this video is going to be something like, lock screen AI saving families, right? And if the final CT is going to be, try lock screen AI today. So this is a kind of a content idea, a real idea that I've come up with based on the trend, which is actually relevant right now. And I feel like that we can actually catch this. And artists are actually one of our top ICPs. So it's relevant that we actually, catch on this trend. So yeah, let me know what do you think about this. If you have any SaaS, maybe any product that you have, right? Just comment a certain word, maybe a content or maybe SaaS. I will go through your comment and I will give you some concept for your SaaS. Thank you.